What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Your boy Sino is here to deliver. I'm here to deliver the news. Absolutely. Absolutely. Want to say shouts out to everybody who watching me from whatever location they're watching me from. Thank you guys. We've been fighting to get notifications out to people constantly. It's been an ongoing battle, a very long, ongoing battle as we got detractors doing their best to try to hate and destroy what we've built. Now, oh, it's a lot going on today. So please let me know what country you're from, what state you're from, or what city you're from, because this is going to matter in this video. They say like button is activated. That's right. Activate that like button so they can know all the real people are here. Word up. Oh, y'all gonna love this. Yes, the league is making some power moves. Everything that I told y'all before that was happening, it's happening. Times 10. Now it's already been revealed that they're going to air the 2 days of the draft, something nobody asked for, something that wasn't a deal to anybody, and nobody was like, all right, Pete, I got friends in Bakerfield. What was your question? Now, yeah, when Bakerfield played Riverside basketball, that's normally when I'm there. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to ask y'all one question and we'll start from there. What is the number one earning team in the NBA? What is the top earning team in the National Basketball Association? Right now, as we speak, what is the top earning team in the NBA? I see a lot of Lakers. See someone say the Knicks. I see somebody say the Bulls. See somebody said the Boston. Somebody's funny and said the Pacers. Only one person has actually mentioned the team that is the top earning team. Well, now some people are starting to figure it out. The number one earning team in the National Basketball Association are the Golden State Warriors. Let me repeat that again. The Golden State Warriors. Number two is not the Los Angeles Lakers. It's the New York Knicks. Number three are the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, you might be asking yourself, If this is the top earning team in the NBA, why are they trying to disassemble this team? Why are they trying to put them in a grave? Why are they trying to say, oh, it's over? It's because they want to try to create panic, scarcity. See, scarcity makes more sense and it means more to the general public, the world, if you have scarcity. People are fear that, oh, it's over for Golden State. They're paying attention out of fear. So they're promoting out of a cycle of fear. Now, the Golden State Warriors in the business side of the NBA are always great when you put them on television and put them on a team you want to boost. Now, the lowest selling and the lowest earning team in the NBA is the Memphis Grizzlies. I know, shocking, right? So you got the Golden State Warriors versus the Grizzlies. That increases their value when they play the Grizzlies. Or even if they played the Lakers, that would increase their value. But why are they trying to devalue their number one asset? They don't advertise them or market them hardly. You have the sports media tearing down the Golden State Warriors all the time just to try to credit LeBron James. So the media that Adam Silver was saying, I don't like the way the media is covering the game, meaning that they're spending all their time ripping down the guy that's promoting their league and selling their league. So it really doesn't make any sense. It's like an oxymoron almost. Now, every team is, if you do an average, is worth about 3.8 billion. A 35% increase from where it was a year ago. And you're like, man, the NBA is growing like crazy. These are power moves. You see, the Warriors have been the top earning team for the last couple years, probably 3 years in a row. Now, the reason their popularity keeps growing is because of the increase in their new stadium they built, that $1 billion plus stadium. That helped them get there. Merchandise, different variations of their jersey. Steph Curry is selling out. Klay Thompson is going to sell. There's even some people that buy Draymond jerseys out there. They sell. They want Warriors jerseys. And that net a lot of revenue, plus the net of arena is crushing. So they charge a lot of money now to go see the Warriors. And it's a whole lot of merchandise, anything in San Francisco. So around there, they're basically promoted. And they're an international team. In China, they love them. They can't do any wrong. They earn $1 billion more than the Lakers. They average about 8 billion, 7.85 to be exact. The Knicks are the closest at 6.8 billion. The Lakers is at 6.5 billion. So those are the top three. The Warriors is beating them by over $1 billion. That means, in translation, if you sell the Golden State Warriors, you're going to have to come with damn near $8 billion to buy them. If you want to buy the Lakers, you're going to have to spend 6.5 billion. the Knicks will be, 6.8. So that's what this means about valuation of what the team is worth. Well, that's because of their fans. The fan bases and people in New York are gonna go to the Garden. It's the mecca of basketball, and they charge an arm and a leg for tickets. Now, here it is. The surge in value was driven up by two major sales in the NBA. In 12 months, you had other things that didn't I tell you guys new ownership does this? Remember what happened with the Clippers when Donald Sterling had to sell the team and he had to buy out his wife and Donald Sterling, and it raised the valuation up into the billions. It inflated the team. The inflation hit again last year. You had in 12 months, the Phoenix Suns had to be sold to Matt and Justin Isheba, right? That was in August. Then Jordan sold the Charlotte Hornets for $3 billion to Gabe Pollock and his buddy Rick, what's the name, Schnall, and that went for $3 billion. Then you got 25% of the Milwaukee Bucks was at a 3.2 valuation by Jimmy and Dee Haslam in April. Yeah, so now there's a minority stake of the sale that's supposed to go to the Haslams was included because the new owners are going to rotate with the majority ownership with Wes Edens. He's the governors of the team and all that stuff. But all of this, right, is the escalation in sale price. It multiplies. And this is due to expectations over the increase of media rights. The current deal for USA rights on ESPN and Turner coverage is about $2.6 billion throughout 2024 and 2025. Now, here's where the big power moves are made. The NBA are pushing these old owners out and bringing in new corporate owners who are going to pay the money to buy these NBA teams out. They want these old owners gone because it keeps raising the value and inflating the value of the league. See, when it comes off of the game now and you're not even talking about basketball anymore, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. My Cash App is Carcino. Y'all know that. It's in the banner. Well, here's the thing about the Lakers. They market the Lakers and they spend more to market the Lakers than they do the Golden State Warriors. And the Golden State Warriors do well without the marketing. You have a guy in Stephen Curry who don't do anything. Well, they've been trying to find a way to squeeze James Dolan. I haven't reported on it yet, but I'm trying to find out more information on it before I go out and say something about Dolan's case with Harvey. But yeah, I saw that, LB. But they've been trying to get that team sold, the Knicks. Oh, that's the second highest earning team in the NBA. Can you imagine somebody coming in and buying that, I'm down with that agenda. I don't care. Oh, the Clippers' new stadium is already, man, it's already put together. The floor, everything. The seats are so high up. It's so many seats in this multi-billion-dollar stadium. Do you know how much you finna pay? Dude, you might as well sit at home if you're gonna sit in. You can't even see the floor. That's how huge this stadium is. And the Lakers gonna look like a junior varsity team. So the league has found a way to inflate everything. Yeah, they were putting the seats in the new arena already. Yeah, I want them to find Doc Rivers a job coaching so I don't have to hear him on TV anymore. Because he is as worse as anything I've seen. They even make Doris Burke sound bad. No, no, not really. If you look at what's on display here, like let's take a look. This is the Clippers' new arena, right? As you see, they got the floor done. The floor is done already. They got the rims up. They got all where they gonna hold the press conferences, everything, right? Look how high up you gonna be in these seats. This is the last seat right there. They putting the seats up on this side. You ain't gonna be able to see. They got this huge jumbotron up here that goes up on the top. You're gonna be way up. This thing look like a coliseum. Now, if you sitting that far up, what in the world? But guess what? This raises the value of the league. Yeah, Doris. LeBron James, he's just tremendous. Yeah, yeah, Doris. LeBron James, right now, he's like telepathically. They're using everything LeBron has taught him. Yeah, yeah, Mike, Doris. I'm telling you, it's something when you in a locker room with somebody like LeBron. I'd be like, you've never coached him. You've never been in the locker room with him. The hell is Doc Rivers talking about? Man, no more parties in LA. Oh, this is where the NBA makes their money, Christian. This is where we're finna come to the new plateau. See, the new plateau here is the new media rights. That's where the money is. International movie rights. I mean, not movie rights, but the international broadcast rights for the games. That's where the money is. See, many of the distributors, like the Zone, Sky Sports, they bring about 500 million annually. The consensus of media experts, sports bankers, and people like that, they come in like you got Apple, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime. All of these international rights are being bundled. So the NBA is going to double the media rights value. So that's the biggest score for the NBA right now. You see, after the league makes this new deal, then that's when they're going to see the teams that I told you about, Vegas and Seattle. The Seattle Supersonics are going to have to buy $1 billion stadium. I told you Kevin Durant is going to be a partner and a part owner of that franchise. LeBron James is going to be a part owner of the Vegas team. He's going to play for that Vegas team first before he goes up into the front office. Kevin Durant is going to play for Seattle before he goes in that front office. This has already been negotiated and worked out. All y'all got to do is wait. It's going to take some years, but y'all going to say years from now, Carcino was right. Damn. And everybody going to know it came from me. Just like the whole thing about them broadcasting 2 days, right, for the draft. And I told you the reason why. Because Bronny James is going to come. And Bronny James is going to go in the second round. Because ain't nobody taking Bronny James with the first round pick. That's just because that's going to be too much to explain. That's right. They already have the arena in Vegas. They're going to play at the T-Mobile Arena. He said, I just traveled back from the future. You was right. The T-Mobile ain't it. Well, that's going to have to be it. They didn't put up, that's $1 billion stadium, man. I'm trying to think where it is. It's, gosh. I know it's right. It's on the street you take to get the Bally's, I think. Or the street before that, before you get to the new, that'll take you down to the New Orleans and over there. I used to pass it all the time before I go to Mayweather Gym. Hmm. So, but you look at the new media rights, right? After they do that, then that's when they get the new two teams. Because that's going to free up money. That's going to bring in 4 to at least 5 billion for somebody to buy these teams. To make a new team, that's going to be like 4 or 5 billion at a minimum. It could be more. Seattle could be 4 or 5 billion. Vegas, 4 or 5 billion. That's going to be like almost $275 million to each team in the NBA. So everybody who's a current owner, your net worth is going to go up. You're going to pocket 275 million. When Jordan got drafted in the league, that's 17 times higher than what the league was worth when Michael Jordan was drafted. Sky Sports and the Zone, they bring in about 500 million annually with the distribution of the games internationally. They got what they call sports bankers, and that bring in new distributors, right? The Apple deal, the Amazon Prime deal, the YouTube TV, the NBA is going to double in value in current media rights. So that's a big score for the league. So the marketing and the business standpoint is in place. They're going to inflate the market. But the problem is you're expanding yourself thin, meaning that it's only going to be consensusly mattering if you can generate the play on the floor to match what's going on. Now, if you can't get the gameplay to be interesting enough that the players will watch. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing right now. With this expansion, this is why this international tournament thing is going to happen. In Paris, France, they putting all their focus into Paris. You know, this was supposed to happen earlier before COVID hit, and they ended up canceling NBA Paris. They want to do a mini tournament like they did last year in London. They want to take NBA teams, at least two, and have them play overseas. So the players get to see them and see the NBA teams, and they'll play against their other teams that they have internationally. And that's been happening a lot this season, and people in the United States just haven't noticed. But we've been playing teams like, it's like, who the hell are we playing tonight? And this was done like in preseason games against the team in like Europe or whatever the country they are, right? They're trying to involve their fans more so that they can expand. Now, what the NBA wants more than anything is they spent a whole lot of money before and couldn't really penetrate the market the way they wanted to, but if they wanted to get it started, and they sent Kevin Durant out there to be the ambassador. Here's the thing: Kevin Durant is somebody they don't know. Kevin Durant is somebody that they don't really see as somebody that they can relate to, but they want the India market. India is a market they can't crash. He said, yeah, the Nets and Cleveland game last week in Paris. Exactly. So what they're trying to get together is a couple of teams to build a tournament. Like I told you, the in-season tournament thing is just the beginning. That's just for this. This is a trial run. So they want to take this thing internationally. They want to have one in London. They want to have one in Paris. They want to have one in Tokyo. They want to have all of these international tournaments. It's not going to be about the NBA Finals anymore. The NBA Finals. I mean, oh no, that's going to be the staple of the league. They can care less. It's about the new money. You see, if I didn't witness it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have been saying it. But I remember when they forced Kevin Durant to go to India. uh, it was crazy. They definitely are heavily trying to market there. They spent a whole lot of money sending Kevin Durant over there, and well, the thing is with Kevin Durant going over there to India, it was a cross promotion with his brand and the NBA. He had to fly to Finland just so he can get to India. So when you start looking at the comparisons of what's going on in the league and all the stuff that's going on here, the NBA is loving to set up the promotions and everything for Kevin Durant as they welcomed him there with open arms as they're trying to expand into other countries. But India is known for its cricket, and cricket is huge, huge in India. Like cricket is king. So it's like saying the NBA will one day rival the NFL. They're not in the same ballpark. But if you want to grow as far as individual player marketing, the NBA is king at that. You will see these guys more and more out there. You see the trophies, you see all of these displays. But what you don't see in fair use act, fair use, we're not displaying the entire videos. We're just giving you an example. Fair use act in play. So as you can see, they bring Kevin Durant to India to help promote and talk to the kids and visit the camps. And the NBA put all this money into basketball camps over there called the NBA Academy. Y'all probably never heard of that. This is an NBA Academy in India. They poured a lot of money into this. So Kevin Durant is teaching the kids in India the game of basketball. Now, there are Indian kids who love basketball, but most of them here have been in America. Most people in India love cricket. That's just it. That is the king sport they play. Most of them dream of being cricket players. So, no, Steph Curry was sent to China. Kevin Durant, who at that time was on the Golden State Warriors, they had won the championship. They beaten LeBron James. So the world has seen who Kevin Durant is on the big stage. So they sending him out to do their ambassadorship. He was the star of the league. You know, you just whooped LeBron, what, 2 times in a row? you know, embarrassing him, despite disposing of them easy. They won 1 game in 2 finals. It's like, are we serious? They were no competition. So now that they dispelled, Steph was sent to Japan. Okay. I know he was sent to one. I thought he went to China, but if you say he went to Japan, that's where he went. So they both went to 2 different directions. Kevin Durant went to India. Steph was over there in China, or this guy said Japan. So as you can see, their job was to be the ambassadors of this sport and take this sport to the next level. Well, India did have a player in the league. They've had about 1 or 2. You forgot Allah Abdanabi? I could never forget that name. Allah Abdanabi. Played for the Celtics. I remember him playing for the Boston Celtics. He played for other teams, but Allah Abdanabi, baby. I think he's on the coaching staff, or he's doing broadcast right now. He said it's Abdul, not Allah. Well, he was decent. He said, yeah, he played with Duke. It's an Indian player playing right now. I just can't remember his name, but he's in there. Gummy? I haven't heard that name in about 3 months. I really, I'm like, Gummy around? I forgot all about that dude. That was random. Now, here we go, a LeBron James fan. They're the most stacked team in history. The Warriors was worse than a stacked team. Okay, wow, L23. Where were they stacked at? Because they had what? 4 guys on the team that they drafted. They drafted Steph Curry. They drafted Klay Thompson. They drafted Draymond Green. They made 1 trade. Well, they didn't even trade. They signed him as a free agent and signed Kevin Durant. Oh, now they're a stacked team. No, it ain't their fault. The players that they drafted perform well. They didn't say, let me get him, and let me get him, and put them all on my team. I know what they could do. No, sorry. He didn't say, let me take a NBA 75 player here. Let me get an NBA 75 player right there. Let me get this NBA 75 right here. Let me get that. Now I got 4 NBA 75s. All right, let's go. No. That's a whole different entity than when you develop a team. How are you saying they did it clean until Durant? Just because you get Kevin Durant don't mean you're going to win an NBA championship. Did that work for the Nets? They had him and Kyrie. They had a stacked team. They had James Harden, right? That wasn't stacked. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Why didn't win an NBA championship? The Phoenix Suns, look what they got now. Are they going to win an NBA championship? We don't know. But they a stacked deck. Right? Y'all mad because LeBron James lost. The Golden State Warriors stopped LeBron James from winning championships. Steph Curry is better than LeBron James. Kevin Durant better than LeBron James. You're mad because they're better. Better organization, better player. If LeBron was that guy, he would have done something about it. They wouldn't have won in 2016 if it wasn't for the refs. They were down 3-1 without Kevin Durant. And Steph wasn't even 100% and they were down 3-1 with blowouts. They're better than you. They play better basketball than LeBron James and his team. They were easy to beat. You can't stack a team. Do you know what stack means? Okay? If something's already there, how are you going to stack it? They get one player, Kevin Durant. So that means Kevin Durant is that damn good. It's like the Raptors. I guess they were a stacked team when they got Kawhi Leonard, right? They were that damn good if they could pick up a guy half a season and win an NBA championship. Boom. He was the missing piece. Kevin Durant wasn't the missing piece. He was the piece that was better than the piece that they had, which was Barnes. Barnes cost him really that championship, blowing all those open shots that he missed. And the proof is in the pudding. Because the number one earning team in the whole NBA at $7.8 billion, the Golden State Warriors. Almost at $8 billion in net worth. The highest in the NBA. Barnes wasn't terrible. He just had a terrible finals. So Kevin Durant being a free agent and deciding to sign with Golden State, best move he ever made in his life. Then Steph won with Barnes and Wiggins, right? People are mad. They hate the fact Steph Curry came in and ruined your glamour party. LeBron James went to 10 out of 8 finals in the East where there were teams with losing records. They were playing teams with losing records in the playoffs. They're playing the Pacers, the Wizards. You're playing teams with losing records until you got to play a team that wins. That was LeBron James' problem. He had to go up against bad teams. And then when he plays a good team in the finals, they just push LeBron to the next level. But Steph Curry, you said LeBron owned the East. Fine, he owned the East for a decade. Steph Curry been owning the West, where everybody's winning 60 games. There is no nights off. There ain't no easy rounds. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Could LeBron do that in the West? Well, we seeing he can't do that in the West. Now, that ends the discussion. No, Kev Smith. That's a team they drafted and they developed and they stayed. They drafted Draymond. They drafted Clay. They drafted Steph. These players wasn't the guys that was touted when they came into the league. LeBron could do that anywhere he want. Then why didn't he? What's stopping him with the Lakers? Y'all celebrating a pandemic trophy and an in-season tournament. That's what he brought you since he been here. Y'all satisfied? You satisfied with that mechanism? You satisfied with what LeBron brought you? Right now, you satisfied with what LeBron has got you? That's what I want to know. Are you satisfied? Had you kept the players and not gotten LeBron and developed your talent, you would have had the most deadliest roster in the NBA. The Lakers will be in the Western Conference Finals down there every year or to the finals. You didn't trust your talent. All your talent is spread it out through the league, destroying the league, lighting everybody up. So you tell me. Well, Joe Dumars is the vice president. I don't think he's there to take over from Adam Silver. But thank you for the super chat. I think Joe likes his position more. The commissioner is way too much work for Joe. Joe don't want to do that. In my opinion, I do think the league is pushing that narrative. I think the whole league is pushing the narrative to try to get Dolan out of there. They've been trying to get him out. They want to get all these owners out of there. There's older owners, they want them, that's old days. They want to buy them out. They want these billionaires, these young billionaire owners. They want all of these tech guys to come and buy the NBA. It keeps increasing the value of the team. See, Solver was a guy that they didn't want to lose. They did not want to lose Solver because Solver has money. He's liquid. Most of these people, they come in groups. Solver can be an individual owner and own it himself flat out. So it hurt him. It hurt Adam Silver to have to get rid of Solver. And you hear Adam Silver stumbling and stuttering in the press conference. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What Solver did. Yep. You never heard him talk like that because he was trying to find the right words to say because he's buddies with Solver because he got money. And those are the guys that they had to get rid of and they didn't want to. And they were pissed. Then right after that, they went right to Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka gets caught up immediately after Solver. Soon as Solver had to sell the team, they go right after Ime Udoka. So believe me, they knew what was up with Udoka. They just needed to have that out of the way so they can move on and get to something new. Oh, they got a couple of people that are coming in there. They got some more owners that are coming in from Ukraine, some other billionaire that they looking to buy the NBA team. They have an investment group, but we'll see how that works. As you saw, the Nets owner, he sold out to the guy from Alibaba. Alibaba. Then you got Matasheba come in. The Orlando Magic, I don't know. They're one of the least on the team in earnings. The Detroit Pistons earn more than them. I kid you not. The Detroit Pistons earn more money than the Orlando Magic. Yeah, I know what you're saying. How? How? It's close. It's not. It's only probably about like, well, it's a $500 million difference. I guess Orlando just got too much going on for itself. Well, the team Orlando Magic is worth about 3 billion right now. The Pistons is worth like 3.1 billion. So you're looking at 500,000. Well, not 500 million, but 500,000. They all in the same boat. The Grizzlies is worth 2.4 billion flat. They're the lowest in the NBA. The Timberwolves has just got new owners. So that's going to increase them and move them above the Grizzlies. So if you look at the top team in the West, is the Timberwolves, right? No one believes in them. They don't market them. Why? Because they're worth 2.5 billion. So the NBA is not going to market the Timberwolves. That's where the problem is for people that watch and care about the game. Now we just talked about the business, but let's talk about the actual game, right? Normally, your top earning teams are the teams that's going to be, the teams that's going to be in contention. The Clippers are fifth. They're worth about 4.8 billion, right? Which is great for the Clippers. They recently went above the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls normally was earning more than them. Since the addition of Luka, the Dallas Mavericks have increased their value to 4.6 billion. They're going to raise higher now that they're going to Mark Cuban is selling his shares. And when they transition Mark out, their evaluation is going to rise. So now Mark Cuban is sold his shares and getting out the NBA. And they saying, why is everybody getting out now? Why is this the time to get out? They got rid of Mark Cuban out of the NBA. Mark Cuban was a face, and Mark Cuban knows when it's time to get out of something. Like when it's time to leave. The game's going to go to a place he doesn't like. The players' contracts are going to increase. They're going to ask for more money. And the valuations and the viewerships and the sponsorships is not going to add up. And they're going to make all these demands and saying, well, this is the net worth. This is the asking price. This is what we want. Well, you have the Lakers, right? And the Los Angeles Lakers, we know what they're worth. They're one of the top teams. Nope, they're in 10th. But they're the highest marketed team of the NBA. They market them more than the Knicks. The Knicks and the Golden State Warriors are the top two earning teams in the NBA. Period. No one's close to the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors at 7.8 billion, which is going to be at 8 billion by the end of this season. They're at 7.8 billion right now. They're a billion ahead of everybody else, 2 and 3. The Knicks and Lakers are battling for that position. The Knicks sell more in-season tickets, period. Ticket sales dominate. The Lakers dominate more in merchandise. But the Garden ain't got to worry about selling tickets. Period. They never have a ticket problem. People pay to go to the Garden. And now the Knicks is winning, their valuation is going up. And if they sell the team, the Knicks will be battling the Golden State Warriors for ownership. It's a new game out here, people. It's a brand new game. The Knicks ain't worth much, They worth more than the Lakers. Business don't lie. Business don't lie. He said, I just looked up the Knicks tickets prices. He was like, how much are the Pistons? The Detroit Pistons are, I think they were 3.1 billion. He said, oh, okay, so a tech billionaire is gonna buy the Detroit Pistons at a discount. If you can call that a discount, I call that you losing money every year. So if you want to lose money every year, most of these teams aren't earning. You see, this is what they cost to be in the game, but you're not earning that money back every year. So in earnings, you're losing every year. The Pistons tickets are like dirt cheap, and people still are not going. They just like, I ain't going to the game. Dude, I can buy floor tickets to the Pistons game. I was thinking about doing that. I'm like, man, let me go to the floor and just see if I go to Detroit. I just didn't feel like it because it was too cold. I'm like, it's too cold, man. I ain't going to Detroit. I was like, man, I ain't feel like driving no 4 hours. I'll get on a flight and be there and be there in 20 minutes. I take a 20-minute flight to Detroit. You're in Detroit. Thanks. Right. Go get me a dime piece. Be like, baby, taking you courtside. Ooh, she gonna be all excited. I'm in courtside seats. She gonna be like, her dumb self ain't gonna know no difference. She just gonna be knowing she courtside. She They're not a terrible team. They're actually losing, like barely losing. They're actually playing good ball. They just don't get the calls that no more. Like they don't have any veterans on the team that they get the respect of the whistle. So that's all that's been. Like they really won the other night. They lost by 2. I was like, damn, they had that game. And then they won the next game after that. So they've been in games. Like it ain't like they just getting blown out every night like it was when they was on that losing streak. I think they got like 3 wins. They might finish with the lowest wins in NBA history. These LeBron windmills are loopy. This video wasn't even about him. Exactly. But then they come through and they want to mention LeBron James' name over and over again. Video got nothing to do with him except for how he still ain't bringing no value to the Los Angeles Lakers. Why you ain't talking about that? How Steph Curry got a team more valuable than him? People want to see Steph and they don't want to see LeBron. It's living proof. It's living proof. You got this bum on the Lakers, and their valuation ain't better than Steph Curry and the Warriors. Answer that. Answer that. Answer that. Why Steph Curry got y'all beat? He got your boy beat. Cause he high young. It ain't Steph Curry's fault. He high young. It ain't Steph Curry's fault. That dude looked like a goddamn dinosaur walking around out there looking like a T-Rex with them damn teeth like a damn raptor or somebody with raptor feet. Big old ugly dinosaur. Scaring the kids. It ain't our fault that man ain't marketable. They make 55 commercials for the bum. They didn't put him in like 35 movies that flop. And he still don't nobody want to see him. The Lakers was already at 3 before that bum came over. Let that sink in. Oh, gone. Man, I know they roasted in the chat. This video wasn't even about him. The only thing that's mentioning him is that because of the sale and that they're doing, it's actually going to increase the value of the teams, which means that they're going to get the new marketing rights. They got to renegotiate the marketing rights. Remember I told you with TNT and TBS, they've been having a lifetime deal with the NBA. They want TNT and TBS to get their app together where everybody can get it. See, they don't have an app where everybody can get it, and their exclusive games that they get on TNT and TBS, not everybody can get those games unless they get cable. And he was like, look, internationally, we got to get this thing worked out, TNT. I know y'all got exclusive rights to some of these games and some of these major games because that's what we negotiated with the company. You know, when you guys, they started this league. But Adam Silver is ready to move on from TNT if they don't play ball. Without NBA TV, TNT is irrelevant. All they play is movies all day. That's why they're not irrelevant. TNT plays shows and movies that people wanted to see. TNT has Turner classics. Ted Turner runs the entire cable industry. All those classic Western movies, all those black and white movies he didn't put into color. Ted Turner, I don't know, you probably don't know, but there's a lot of old black people that watch black and white movies. They grew up on them. So they watch them Westerns and everything. They be like, man, the Westerns on. They'll be sitting there watching Westerns all night long. I know. I had an uncle just like that. All he did was watch these Westerns. If you in your 60s and 70s, this was your thing. Westerns, Star Wars, and NBA games. That's right, because they got a license. They got to deal with Star Wars, with LucasArts and Disney. The LucasArts deals, they can show all Star Wars movies. Westerns, right? That's how they make their money. People will watch Westerns. They'll be watching Gunsmoke, Bonanza, On the Range. They love them Westerns. My Uncle Black love them Westerns. They'd be like, that's a good Western coming on. Yeah, I want to watch that. Wagons West. Anything with a Western, he gonna watch it. He'd be up 4 in the morning. Gunsmoke. So TNT got all the money. Turner owns all of cable. He get a percentage of all the stuff that's on there. So the NBA deal, they got this from years back. And they've been there. Right. And they're not going to turn everything around. They're going to keep paying their licensing fee. So inside the NBA on TNT might go away with this new deal. So Charles Barkley contract could be null and void. Because they're not going to do an NBA show with no NBA game. Why would you do that? It's just like Captain Jack and Matt Barnes. All the Smoke. All the Smoke had the Showtime deal, right? They was on Showtime basketball. Showtime got rid of boxing. And they saying we getting rid of sports altogether. So Showtime's getting out of the sports business. So why would you have All the Smoke? That was up in smoke. And they had to go. So now they rebranded themselves, they distributing themselves, but that's going to get expensive. Yeah, they up in smoke right now. But to see, that's what I keep telling people over and over again. You got to make your bed and lie in it. Oh, I'm sorry, Kate Burton. I didn't know they were showing ads. Captain Jack. All right. So now that we've covered all this and went this far, the rest of the videos I think you will enjoy even more. Well, people don't really watch LeBron games. That's it. The people they market to for LeBron, they don't watch that. They watch highlights. They don't watch basketball games. People who watch basketball like watching the Golden State Warriors play. They like Steph Curry. They want to see something exciting. LeBron James isn't appeasing to watch. That means you're a LeBron fan. Don't you just hate that when they don't own up to their bull? I'm actually not a LeBron James fan. I just don't hate him. No, you want to have your out when he lose. But you love LeBron. Soon as he was the first guy in the chat when they won against Dallas. I remember that. You were the first guy in the chat, King Trey. Yeah, we won. How about that? Yeah. You was excited, boy. You think you had got a free lottery ticket that hit. And you talk about you ain't a fan of LeBron James. Trey, you busted. Can't pull that over here. We already know. Trying to have you out already. So when they lose, I'm not really a LeBron fan. I just don't get your out clause already. Look at them. They want out. Yeah, D-Lo saved them again last night. But LeBron was forced to speak on D-Lo and say something nice about him, even though he don't even talk to him. Well, when D-Lo's in no transition shot, coming up the lane, yeah, man, it's really good to see him doing good out there, hitting those shots. That really helped us out. Yep. And they asked him, I heard Bronny's playing. He's doing really good. Do you want to know update? No, I want to update. I'm going to check it out. Well, he's playing really well. Oh, that's good to hear. Yep, I'm going to go in there and check it out. You go in there and watch Bronny. Bronny's trying to learn how to play basketball for the first time, like organized basketball. So ain't nobody really criticizing him. He's going to struggle. You can tell when somebody don't know you. You're just mad LeBron whooped the Bulls ass. Matter of fact, I think the Bulls won. Why you talking? I have no idea what that even means, but you can tell when somebody don't know you, boy. They just say something crazy. No, somebody said something in the chat yesterday about a guy hugging Savannah at the game. Oh, that would have been me, boy. Ooh, if I'd have got a hug out of Savannah and got a picture with Savannah, it was all over. I'd be like, oh, this is the beginning, bro. I'd be like, look, I got some bedrooms here, babe. Kids can stay in the room. All you gotta do is let the next move be the best move, baby. Everything will be smooth. Hey, you getting the money anyway. That's right. I'm gonna be at the door like, look, bro, visiting time. You can't just pop up at the house. You got to call for visitation, and you better get off my property. I know you the kid's father and all, but hey, you can't be up there, bro. Well, he kind of talks. I'll be like this. Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna break your big ass down the sides. Now you better walk. Or you don't have to walk no more. Shoot. Break his ass down the side. Y'all think I'm gonna aim for his head? I would be like, kneecap, kneecap, kneecap. You don't want to leave? You ain't gotta walk, you can crawl. Come on. Kneecap, kneecap. They be on TV. Oh, LeBron's having some tendonitis in his knees. Might keep him out for a couple of days. He's day to day. Tell Savannah, no, go on back in there, babe. I got you. No, I got it, babe. Go on back. You good. Take the kids back in the room. Look, she'll talk to you when she want to talk to I mean, she'll talk to you when she's ready to talk to you. Man, shoot, we shut it all down. Bro, I'll be like, but I'm here to see my kid. I don't even want to see her. I don't care. If she want to stay here with you, I don't care. I'll be like, yeah, you late on your payment too. 1st and 15th. 1st, 15th. You late. I got some stuff I want to buy. You spending my money? You spending my money? It's called alimony. It's her money, but she live in my house. Gotta pay to play, baby. Pay to play. And I'll be like, yeah, we going for an increase too, because she gonna want to go to a camp. Yeah, you got to pay a little extra for that camp. Yeah, it's over in Switzerland. So we're gonna and we're gonna go there to make sure she's fine. Don't worry about things, man. We got it all under control here. So we might need you to up the ante. Come on, $1 billion man. Run that bread. Oh, a fight with me and LeBron would not go the way people think. Y'all think it's gonna be like a natural, like we standing up doing this. Dude, I'm chopping ankles. He's biting. He's biting. I'll take a plug out his neck before I lose. I be getting jumped by 20 people. They be like, he's biting. He's got a hold of his neck. I ripped the chosen one tat right off his back. They'd be dragging me away. No more questions, Your Honor. I guess you ain't the chosen one no more. I'm doing damage. I'm doing some damage. I'll bite a nose off before I lose. Y'all gotta understand. I ain't gonna lose. They're gonna be, man, they beat you up. He got no nose. My wounds will heal. His nose will not grow back. They trying to find his nose. Find his nose so we can sew it back on. Oh, man. Anyway, man, see what y'all got me doing, man. Y'all got me out here going crazy, making stuff. Hey, man, look, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here a long time ago. Look what y'all got me doing. Breaking kneecaps, biting nose and ankles. All right. Oh, my. I'm out, man. Shouts out to Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to II with HD. Did I say that wrong? I think I did. It's welcome to HD TV. Ticket TV, the Dreamers Pro, the Star Report, Kwame Brown Bus Life, and I'm out.